So can you also mute everybody?
Yeah.
Have you Okay, I was waiting. Okay, we're good. We're ready. We're going. Hey guys, welcome to our call tonight. Hey Brandy.
I know.
Let me silence this, or you'll hear it 1,000 times.
Uh-huh.
So excited to be here with you guys. Got a lot going on in my life right now, so it's awesome just to be able to come here and see all your beautiful, loving faces and be able to chat with you guys for a little bit. So a few things I wanted to touch on first. Number one, I know we have people going for big promotions this month, and if you are going for something, you're 2,000 plus or sales coordinator or something, and we don't know about it yet, please tell us. And I know a lot of people will be watching the recording of this, so message us, let us know what your goal is for the end of the month, because we have through the end of December is when all the extra bonus money is. So we want to help as many people reach that extra bonus money as possible. So if you have not yet done your 2,000 plus, we would love to help you do that. If you already have and you want to fast track to sales coordinator, we would love to help you do that. So let us know where you're at, but we definitely want to take advantage of all the extra bonus money that is still going to be available through the end of the month. And some of you are really close to some big bonus money, then we're really, really excited for you. So we need to, those of you, in those situations, and you know who you are and what you're doing, we need to make sure your calendars are full. And we can talk specifically, to in those specific groups, but it is going to be very important, because right now people's calendars are filling up with everything for the holidays, of course. So making sure that your calendar is full, and that could be just 10 minutes to send out 10 messages, or it doesn't have to be a big event every night. That's not what I'm meaning by you're filling up your calendar, but in any stolen moment you have, while you're driving to work, you can be boxing or voice messaging on Facebook, messages, just staying consistent with your activity, and really keeping your calendar full with Juice Plus activity through that time. So just hitting on that there, because I'm really, really excited for so many of you guys who have a lot going on right now. Also, something going along with the Azure messaging people right now, guys, you all know how it is this time of year. It's crazy. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's busy and stressed and eating unhealthy foods. And now is the best time to invite people to join you in, just a 10-day shred. Maybe they don't want to do it before Christmas. They can't even fathom doing that right now, but they are going to be ready to do something in January. So it is really important to start to plant those seeds now, number one, but also get their products ordered. If they're going to want to start shredding with you January 1st, which a lot of people do, want to be like, I want to be ready to go January 1st. They are going to need to order their products, in the month of December. So it's very important as you're messaging to really stay on top of that and make sure, we know what their goal is, when they want to start. Remember, we're going to meet people where they are, and we're going to help them get to where they want to be. So find out what their goal is, when they want to start, and make sure they're going to be prepared, when the time comes. Maybe they don't want to start till January 1st, but they can start right now, making a few small changes. They can start taking their products. They can eliminate one thing, right now, just making some small changes so they're really ready to go when it comes time. But as you're messaging people, and I'm encouraging you to continue, a lot of you are in the 90-day game plan group, get those messages out, at least 5 to 10 messages every day, reaching out to new people about the business, about, the products. And we're going to talk about the Healthy Living Revolution. That's going to give us, even more of an opportunity to reach out. But, when you're sending those messages and encouraging people, get really excited about what we have, the shreds that we're doing now, but also starting the 1st of January. because you know as well as I do that everybody looks for something that time of year. So I'm going to talk just a minute. I'm going to share with you a few things that we're doing. As you know, we are messaging people, but bringing in some other things. Tomorrow night at my house, we usually do salad parties on Sunday, but we had 18 billion things on the schedule today and couldn't fit it in. So it's going to work out awesome. We're doing it tomorrow night, and we're doing it's salads and sweet treats is what we're calling it. So we're doing a regular salad party, which everybody's going to still, come and be able to leave with their salads for the week. And then we're also encouraging people to bring a sweet treat, gluten-free, shred-friendly, so gluten-free, dairy-free, so we can talk a little bit about the shred, healthy holiday treats, just to give people ideas. There are so many ways. People think that you have to suffer, through the holidays if you don't get to eat all the unhealthy foods or something. There are so many really, really good recipes that taste really good and that are really healthy. And so that's what we want to help people see. So we're doing that tomorrow night. So like I said, we're just calling it salads and sweet treats, and they're going to bring they're going to fill their salads. They're also going to bring a healthy treat, and we're going to share the recipes and just kind of have fun with it. AJ, remind me, I need to go get some kombucha and some wine tomorrow. I will forget, so tell me, remind me. And we're going to have wine and kombucha. So anyway, that's one thing that we're doing. And AJ is going to share an event that she's doing for Thursday night, which I'm just going to let her talk about it, but I'm really going to encourage you. You don't have to do it how she's doing it, but you really do need to invite people just to do it at least virtually. Again, as you're messaging people, this is just something else that you have that you can be inviting people to. So I'm going to let AJ talk about that, and then I'm going to share a lot more about like the details of the Healthy Living Revolution after you talk about this event.
Okay, awesome, Allie. So on Thursday night at 8 o'clock, I believe that's what it was last time. I'll need to confirm that. But 8 o'clock, we are going to do a webinar about the new Healthy Revolution sort of platform and what that all includes. So when I got to watch it 2 weeks ago, because they're rolling it out basically every 2 weeks for right now. It's just like a soft opening, I would say, a small introduction to it. It was so simple, so easy, but yet so incredibly efficient for us to be able to get our message out. It was wonderful. Jennifer Meyer, who is one of the top level of the company, she's been doing this since the beginning. She is an incredible leader in our company, and she put it on last week, and some of you were able to get on, some of you were not. I am going to be streaming it at my house on Thursday at 8 o'clock. So I do have some team members that are on here right now. I encourage them to invite people to come to this, or just make sure that you're at my house. We'll have some fun, trust me. But it's just going to be a great introduction to people who are new. You guys are at such a pivotal time right now. Allie and I just can't, we're so excited about this Healthy Living Revolution and how streamlined it's going to be for us. I have watched Brian Rhodes' walkthrough of the website 3 different times. There's the login, for distributors, the cookbook, the Children's Ambassador book. If you haven't checked those out yet, please go to the website. It's awesome.
Hey,
Allie? Yep.
I'm going to share my screen in a minute and go through all that.
Awesome. Fantastic. So that is just, it's going to be so amazing for us as representatives to share with other people. We have been begging, I think, from the field for something like this for so long that they're doing that now. The actual website, and I'm sure Allie's going to talk about that, it's not going to be rolled out till probably January, but we are getting a sneak peek of what sort of presentations we will have access to, and that is going to happen on Thursday at 8 o'clock. So I am hosting at my house. Come on over. We're going to have some, kombucha, wine, sweet treats, probably from what I bring over on Monday. And we're going to watch it together and learn together. And it's going to be really fun. I'm excited. So that is something you can do no matter where you are in the country. You have an event scheduled for this Thursday, 8 o'clock Central Time. Go ahead, Al.
Let me clarify. This Thursday is for reps or customers? I'm asking you.
No, it's perspective. It's
Yeah.
literally just a walkthrough on everything. I mean, if what I know, they're doing the same presentation that they did last week or 2 weeks ago, and it's great for new distributors, veteran distributors who just want to see what this is going to be about. Perspective, customers, and in current, it's for everybody. Absolutely.
And do we have
The link?
Yes.
I will get
You're supposed to register early.
Yes, and I will get the live link for that. I will get that, and I will post it in our distributor page.
So you guys go and register for it, and then you can share it. Invite people to get on it, and share them the link. And I know that there were. See, last time I'm asking AJ these questions because I was traveling. I was actually, I think, on an airplane at the time 2 weeks ago, so I didn't see it, and she has. But I think some people had issues, but it's because they didn't register early for it, is my understanding.
There was a bit of discrepancy on time and how the email rolled out afterwards. But regardless, it still showed up at 8:00. I was able to get on, so we'll figure it out. Yeah.
So we will let you know, but that is something that, again, one other thing that you have that you can be inviting people to. So I am going to share my screen with you in just a second. But first of all, so the Healthy Living Revolution, okay, just for you guys, and I know there's so many new people on here. Like AJ said, this is something that is coming from us, from all the distributors. It's not straight from the corporate office. We have been, there's been a lot of different programs with it. Transform 30 has been leading the way, and we're so, so very lucky. You guys have no idea. And I have, when they rolled out this first NMD call for Healthy Living Revolution, I was sitting in a room with 30 other national marketing directors, and only 3 of us were from Team Shining Star. And so everybody else is like way behind, like blown away, so excited that they get to do this, that this is part of their program now. And we've been doing it for 3 years. So we are ahead of the game, and everybody is going to be looking towards us to be leaders in all of this anyway. So we are so lucky and blessed that Mitra is our leader. But that being said, everybody is really excited. The whole entire company is in the same program now, and it's the Healthy Living Revolution. And we're calling it that, and we're rolling it out because on the website, it's not tied to Juice Plus. It is the Healthy Living Revolution. And, so it's taking our name off of it. So you don't, maybe if, you're somebody new and you feel like you don't want to talk Juice Plus. This is a way that it's the Healthy Living Revolution. We are part of this, and we're bringing people into our community. And obviously we will be sharing Juice Plus as we talk to them about these things, but it is really exciting to be doing all of this. So I'm going to share my screen with you and show you a couple things here, if I can get that to move. Okay, so if you go to healthylivingrevolution.com, this is what you're going to see. And hopefully you guys have been here. If you haven't, and some of you are brand new, so get ready. This is really cool. Okay, healthylivingrevolution.com. It's still being, it's not yet ready, but there are 2 things. There are 2 things that are available right now for all of our customers and potential customers, and that is this awesome cookbook and the Healthy Living Ambassadors Children's Book. Both of those, so you can send, and we really are encouraging, don't just like copy and paste the link and send it, send them to healthylivingrevolution.com if they want to download the cookbook, because then they will also see the Healthy Living Ambassadors Children's Book. Or if you have somebody who has kids, you guys check it out first. It's really, really cool. But then, send them a message, say, hey, my company is doing this Healthy Living Ambassadors thing for kids. I think your kids would absolutely love it. Go to this website, healthylivingrevolution.com, and download this free activity book for your kids and let them check it out. And it's really an awesome tool. So right now, that's what is there for our customers and potential customers. But what I'm really excited to show you is what they're doing for representatives. So you go to healthylivingrevolution.com, and then you come down here. You see this little circle at the bottom? Can you guys see that? Hopefully. You're going to click on it. That's only for representatives. So you will never, oh, and I'm already logged in, but it's going to ask you to log in. It won't let anybody click on that. I just logged in earlier is why it took me here. But the password is Revolution. Okay, so you will click on that little circle, and you'll need a password. The password is Revolution, and this is for distributors only. So we're coming straight from the website, but there's some apparel coming out. Okay, this is almost finished, and like AJ said, this is all supposed to be done, you know, at the beginning of the year, but it's going to be so awesome. So we're going to have the shred guide, you know, to give to our customers, to send to them. We're also going to have the Shred 10 representative guide, which you guys, I mean, honestly, we try to do a lot of training. This is going to be streamlined enough that somebody could sign up as a rep who doesn't even have a sponsor and come in here and be trained and be taught everything they need to know. So as a new representative, we're not going to do it that way. Obviously, we're going to be holding your hands the whole way through it because we like to, and we want to build a community like that. But just so you know, it's pretty dummy proof how they're doing it for us. And then these videos are available right now, but Mitra and Jake, and those of you who are brand new, probably don't even know who I'm talking about. So you might not even, I haven't even met a couple of you. My name is Allie. My name is Allie, and I am your Upline National Marketing Director. And I'm going to go through some of that in a little bit after everybody else wants to get off if they want. But anyway, Mitra, Dr. Mitra Ray is my upline. She is one of the very top in this company. She's a biochemist from Stanford, and she developed the Shred 10. She developed Transform 30, which has been turned into Shred 10 by our great friend Jake Kelly, who is also part of our team. So anyway, Jake and Mitra just spent last week filming new videos for all of this, and they will be available soon. But these videos are great, and you can start, you can look at these right now if you want to. But here's where it gets really cool. This is all provided for us, okay? So Healthy Living Revolution images. You can go in here. Do you see all these awesome images? Okay, you can share these, give the gift of health, Shred 10 image. All of these take Healthy back, where you can, write whatever you want on top of that. They all have different backgrounds. There's a wine and wellness. There's a couple wine and wellness, events. So those are great, and there's going to be a lot of images coming. And then here, this is this Facebook event, which I did. I don't know if you've looked at, any of you have looked at it. AJ, have you looked at it?
A little bit.
So they provide the script for you. They provide. So we have started doing a lot of Facebook Live events, obviously, where I'm just doing a video, or maybe your upline is doing a video for you. But if you want to do, a Facebook event like we have done in the past, where you're actually posting, that is really still fine. And these are the images that are already made. Look how awesome these are.
So good.
Okay, you guys, these are right there. This is nothing I have on my screen that you don't have. You have this on your screen too. You just have to log into this place. So these are the images for the Facebook party, and you can go through and look at those. And those images go with the script. If I can get my thing out of the way, I could go back. Okay, with the images go with the script, and they have the script right there for you. That says post number 1, post number 2, coming up right now. But it is, so anybody can do their own. There you go. Post number 1, post number 2. Okay, Healthy Living Revolution. There's some videos in there. But guys, to do a Facebook party, all you have to do is copy and paste that and upload the image. So again, even if you are brand new and don't have somebody helping you, which is not going to be the case on our team, you could totally do this. The Facebook party is right there for you, already done. So Audrey, if you want to do your next one as a Facebook party post, then it's right there for you. It's awesome. And then, they're still working. They have these up, but they are still working on it a little bit. I think they're going to make some changes to the PowerPoint and that stuff as well. But that's all. So I wanted to make sure that you guys know that that is all there for you already. And the rest of it, the website is coming soon for, for our potential customers to look at. So it is really cool, really exciting. And going along with that, those of you who have been around for a while, you know that we have Transform 30, which has, so Transform 30, let me try to explain this. If you're new, just bear with me here, okay? Transform 30 was the program. And then we made it, and now it's called Shred 10, which is basically, honestly, it's the same thing. We're just asking people to give us 10 days instead of 30, because people will commit to 10 days and not 30, and then they'll see how awesome they feel, and then they're going to continue. But we're calling it Shred 10, and that's the whole company thing. We're calling it Shred 10. And Transform 30 is going to be now like 30 minutes of education. So we're so excited you're joining us in the Shred program. I want you to go to this Transform 30 website, watch these. Mitra's making 2 videos. Watch these 2 15-minute videos. It's 30 minutes total of education. One's going to be specifically about the biome, which is like blowing everybody's minds right now. What she's talking about with your gut. So one's going to be specifically about that, and then I'm not sure. I think the other one's more just maybe more guidelines and stuff like that for Shred 10. But anyway, that is, so when we say now, when we talk Transform 30, it's going to be as the education piece of our Shred 10 program. Okay? Now, can people still just take Juice Plus without starting the Shred program? Of course. This is just, the healthy living revolution is, it's recipes, it's support, it's everything. It's not just the Shred, but that the Shred 10 program is what we're leading with. So does anybody, I just want to questions about that before we move on to something else. Just unmute yourself and ask if you have questions.
What should on a card or give people? Because I had a representative Transform 30 website that has my Juice Plus website on it, and so I just wasn't sure, should we just be using our Juice Plus website or just the Healthy Living website?
Okay, you're cutting out a lot, but I think I get the gist of what you're asking. What website do you send people to? Yeah, is that what you're asking? So, I honestly don't very often send people to any website. I think and you guys, everybody does this their own way. This is me personally. I think if I send people to my Juice Plus website, they're overwhelmed. It takes too long to go through. If they're asking specific questions about research, I will go, or can I buy this from your website? I will go to my website, open up to that research study, copy and paste it exactly in there and send them that. But I won't say ever, but very rarely say go to allieschneider.juiceplus.com. It's too much. It's overwhelming, and unless they just don't have a life, they will not take the time to sit down and look through it. I send them a video, and so I would send, my favorite video right now. It might be that very soon I know what it will be, but Mitra's and Jake's new ones haven't come out. It might be one of those, that you just saw in the Healthy Living Revolution. Down there, you can look at those. It might be Jake's short Shred 10 video. It might be our longer, one of the longer videos that AJ and I have done on our Just Watch. But that's what I send. Because if you send somebody a video, it is specific information that they're looking at. If you send them to your Juice Plus website, they're going to dawdle around in there, and yeah, they may stumble upon the research, they may find the Tower Gardens, but honestly, if they think it's going to take them too long to find what they're looking for, they're not going to trust me. I've seen it too many times. It's going to go to the back. It's going to be pushed to the back, push to the back, push to the back. And 3 weeks later, yeah, I still haven't had time to look at your website. You know what I mean? So I use videos. Somebody else can speak to AJ. Will you want to chime in on that?
Well, I think I know what Brandy's talking about as far as, I mean, before of any website I would send somebody when we were all about Transform 30 was all about the Transform 30 website. And I think that was very much instilled to us. And then it was more, you know, we didn't have a Shred 10 website per se, but then it was like, you know, Jake's Video or whatever. And I've really gotten away from the websites personally, but I do understand people have business cards and what that, I personally, if I'm going to send somebody to a website now, it would be the Healthy Revolution website, hands down. When it's created and built out the way I know it's going to be, that is 100% where I'm sending new prospects. Because I do have people who want a website. I want to see your website. They want to see it's legitimate. They want to do that. And I'm like, okay, here you go. You know, and it's a different conversation there. But that's how I have, it just totally depends on the person and the conversation that you're having. But I do believe it will be the Healthy Revolution website, 100%.
Yeah. And I mean, I have like AllieSchneider.juiceplus.com on my business cards. But again, you know, I honestly don't use them very often. If I meet somebody new, I don't trust them to contact me. I'm not going to give them my business card and ever have any expectations of them contacting me. I need to get their information so I can contact them. And I might, you know, share my card with somebody if they say, what's your website or something, but I will never leave that conversation without getting, normally I just friend them on Facebook right there. I have my phone in my pocket and I pull it out. I say, what's your name on Facebook? And I friend them right there so I can send them a voice message as soon as I get in the car. You know, so if I'm like, if you're talking business cards, like I would use a business card only if somebody asked me, what is your website? And I might still give it to them, but it's never, you know, people aren't going to contact you necessarily, even if they want to. It's just not how, I mean, think about, you know, me, you know, even if I really want to buy that Norwex cloth, yes, I do, and it's in the back of my mind all the time, but taking the time to actually do it, you know, if my friend calls me and says, hey, you want to order that? Yeah, I do. Thank you for calling, because I'm ready, you know. But yeah, so I think right now it is our Juice Plus websites that, you know, but the Healthy Living Revolution is going to be awesome. The only thing is it's not going to be tied specifically to you. It's a Healthy Living Revolution. So you need to make sure that's where you're sending people, that you're following up with them and, you know, making sure that you are the one that they're contacting. Does anybody else have questions about this? What we're covering right now, Healthy Living Revolution? And
I do.
yes.
Do we have to wait to start using like the PowerPoints and everything then until
No.
it rolls out, or can we start doing parties with that?
Anything that's there, start using.
Okay.
They're just telling you that a lot more is coming. But whatever is up is ready to be used, and they're going to continue to add every day. They're going to continue to add things. So if it's there, it's there. Definitely use it. Anything else on that topic? Okay. You can ask me later if you have more questions about it. Because I am going to move on real quickly here and show you another tool that I wanted to share with you. So let me share my screen with you here again. This is it. Okay. So if you go, this is just a website. Now I know we have a lot of websites, and if you're brand new, you can watch this or you can ignore it. Don't feel overwhelmed. We will tell you what it all is. If you've been with us for a while, I'm sharing this because there's something I love on it. Okay, Don Rathman is If you're in Image, you probably know who she is. She's like the person who brought Bob into Juice Plus 20 years ago, but she is very top of our company, and she's just an awesome person. If you come to Branson Boot Camp, you'll meet her in January, so I hope to see you all there. But this is what I want to show you. You can look through here. This is like kind of her team website, but the Fast Track Sales Coordinator Get Started booklet, there's a couple things that she has on here that if you just take the one off our virtual office, the one that I have usually used, doesn't have. So I love this one. This is what I'm going to start sharing. And actually, the new people who are on here, I will go through this with you here. The people who don't need to hear this might want to get off in a minute, but I'll cover this with you guys. So there's a couple of different things. It looks the same, obviously, but I love that right here at the very beginning, she shows, so as a distributor, we're talking, you can see here, we're talking trio orders. If you're a distributor, which is where everybody starts at brand new, you put in a trio order, you're going to make $39 off of that trio order. If you're a DD, you're going to make $49 off of that trio order. If you're a VF, you'll make $63, and if you're a sales coordinator, you'll make $76. It's off the same thing. The same thing. If you could make $39 or you could make $76. Which do you want to make? I mean, so it's just like Dawn is very much financial. Like, I don't even know. I'm not even going to guess how much she makes, but over $50,000 a month. I know that because I've had conversations with her. And she's, it's not necessarily about the titles that you're getting, but it's about how you're building your business and really building a big customer base and building your team and teaching your team to build a customer base. But so she lays it out here. You want to start out as a distributor, that's great, and you're going to make $39 back off your trio order. But, like myself or anybody who's a sales coordinator or above, we're going to put in the exact same trio order and we're going to make $76 off of it. So I love that it shows that there. Okay, I like the questions, starting out with somebody who's just joining, why do you want to do this? And it's really important that we understand why somebody new wants to start, just so that we know how to help them. Okay, we know what their why is. We can help them get there. So it is important, I think, to go through those. And then down here, okay, I'm going to go through this like in detail here, and at the end, if the new people want to hang out, but I'm just showing some of the things that have been added that aren't on the other one. Okay, so obviously we have the HLP. It still shows the income over there. But I love that, it tells you here what to do. Again, here we're dummy proofing everything. So, your Voxer is obviously the primary form of communication with how we do our business. What is the team Facebook group? We want to make sure you're on that. What's the team customer group? We want to make sure you're on that. We want to make sure you meet your upline national marketing director. So all those things are just part of, getting people signed up. And then, again, so after 2000 plus, the next step after 2000 plus is to qualify your business. And that really is the next step. It's not sales coordinator. It is really important after you hit 2000 plus that we focus on helping you qualify your business, because having a qualified business is where you're going to start to make money. Whether you move up, SC, SSC, or whatever, if your business isn't qualified, you're going to miss out on a lot of money. So financially, qualifying your business is a really big deal. And we want to do that the month after you hit VF. You hit VF the month of December, we want you to qualify your business in the month of January. We don't want you to. We want to help you do it so that financially it makes the most sense for you. But so here's, and she's just breaking down some money things here. But if you have a customer qualified business, so if you have, and this is as a VF, so if you have 24 trio orders, which we know most of our people are ordering trios and shakes as well, but they're just talking trios, then monthly you'll make $376. Okay, if you have 40, then monthly you're going to make $627. Just to get, because people like to know, well, what do I need to make this much money? So that's as a VF. As a VF making $627, that's pretty good. And then you can move up to, obviously, to a sales coordinator pretty quickly. And then she does the same thing for sales coordinators. And then I love that this is in here. Okay, so you can see, because some people, and you rightly should if you're going to get involved with the business, what do I make? What am I making off of everything? So you can see here for a trio order what you're making. It gives you the breakdown for complete. Do you want to make $16 or do you want to make $31 for the exact same order? So you can see what you're making on all that. I love that. And then this next thing, because I didn't honestly, until Dawn, I was with Dawn 2 weeks ago in Florida at the image event that I went to, Mars. And until then, I didn't even know this. So, and people have asked me before, so what is obviously we know as distributors, we're contributing towards the Children's Health Study. So for the Children's Health Study, between the ages of 4 through full-time college student gets Juice Plus for free, right? And we know every time you put in an order for a Children's Health Study, first we select yes, I agree as the distributor to contribute to that. So this is the breakdown, and I know that, not that it like kind of funnels up, so we're all contributing towards like your customer, for example, like if Brandy adds a customer as a Children's Health Study, then AJ is going to contribute to that customer, and I'm going to contribute to that customer. So it just kind of breaks it down. So it's really, total through everybody in your team. We are all together going to pay $35 a year for that customer to be able to have their kids take Juice Plus for free for the whole year, $35. So, for example, like a dealer is only going to pay $10. Somebody, above them is going to pay, and somebody else above them is going to pay. So if you ever have that question, you want the breakdown, it's right here. But basically the most, I think, as a newer rep is going to pay is $10 a year. And to pay in $10 a year to allow somebody to be on the Children's Health Study is pretty incredible that we're able to do that. So I love that, and just the additions that Dawn has added to that, which there are a lot of other things on this website. If you guys want to go through any of them, it's obviously there for you, but it is jpvf.info is that website, and I'm going to go through that more here in a minute. So anyway, I just wanted to share those things. Does anybody, and I am going to, like, Mandy and Madeline, if anybody else who is newer and wants me to show them a little bit more with the marketing plan or whatever, hang on. If you don't need to see that, or you don't want to see that, and you don't have any questions, then thank you for getting on. Thank you for joining us, and you're welcome to go to bed. Not that I can tell you when you can go to bed. But, you can unmute yourselves and ask questions, or I'm just going to hang on here and see if anybody has questions for a couple minutes, and then I'll go through some of the newer rep stuff. Yes.
Do you want me to stop the recording?
I don't know. I think if people are watching the recording, and if you're watching the recording and you don't want to watch the new rep stuff, then you can stop watching right now.
I was going to say maybe keep recording, because I have new reps who aren't on tonight, couldn't get on, and they will want to continue to watch this, I'm sure.
Okay, so yeah. If you're watching the recording, you can make the decision if you watch or not.
Keep watching, guys. I'm going to bed.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
All right, does anybody have any questions to that I've already talked about, or are we good that I can talk about some new rep stuff? Well, let's say I don't want to put anybody on the spot or make you feel uncomfortable either, but Madeline or Mandy, would either of you like to just say hi. I don't think anybody on the call, not everybody on the call has met you guys, nor have I.
Hello.
Hi.
I don't really want to talk, but I will.
You don't have to. Is this your first Zoom?
Yes, I didn't even know. I sent Lauren a message and I said, how do I log in? And she said, well, you have to get the Zoom app. And I was like, the meeting started. How do I do that? And then just click on the meeting. And then all of a sudden my video was up there and I thought, oh, good grief. I'm glad I'm, not prepared for that. Anyway, I do want to listen to all the marketing strategy, but I honestly haven't read anything yet. So I kind of feel like I need to do my homework before I'm really hearing a bunch too. So
Yeah, I'm going to show you just real quickly, like all that you need to know.
Okay.
The very first steps. Have you are signed up as a rep?
I did sign up, but I've read zero.
Okay. Have you gotten your website?
I did the distributor information. I paid, but I didn't make a name for myself. I've done nothing.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm just being honest. I was very hesitant to even sign up, but Lorna said, Madeline, you've got your mom, your friend, all these people that want to use the product. It just makes sense. And so I agree. I love the product myself. I'm just not super, because of my job and a marketing consultant for an electric company. It's a whole nother thing. But anyway, I just kind of felt like there was not one more thing I could do. So I'm going to try my best.
Let me tell you this. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself that you have to think you have to spend a lot of time researching or learning everything, because you don't. Okay, you already take the product, you love it, you have friends and family members who are without you even being a rep, who already want to take it.
Right.
You're already doing it. That's all you need to know.
That's how I feel. It's
So
things that sell themselves if you're passionate about it. So yeah.
So I'm going to show you a few things, like how to place an order.
Okay.
But please don't feel like you have to spend a lot of time. We're going to tell you what you need to know as you go along. And, if you can get on these calls, then we're going to keep you in the loop with what you need to know.
Okay. And I really appreciate y'all's informative videos that y'all do. I think they're really great, and that'll be a good resource as well for people.
Awesome. Yes.
Thank you.
Good deal. Mandy, hi.
Hi. I signed up, I think, almost 2 weeks ago, and have been using it only that long. I was friends with Christy, or I've been friends with Christy almost my whole life, and learned about it through her, and have already been seeing the changes in me and I have chronic pain, and have already been seeing really good things, and so I'm excited to share. And I've started sharing with others, and they're sparking interest, and I've watched a lot of your videos, and just excited to learn more.
Awesome. Now are you in Lawrence?
Yes, I'm in Lawrence.
Coming over tomorrow?
Yes.
Yay. Okay. Good. I'll get to meet you in person. Well, I am really excited for both of you, but I'm gonna go back, not to that, or to that, to this. So I'm gonna show you this, and Mandy, you might know this already, but it's not ever gonna hurt to hear it again. And Madeline, I'm gonna show you this. So basically, right now you guys are, when you first start, you're a distributor. Okay, and as a distributor, you're gonna make retail sales profit, which is, for example, we're just using the Trio because that's what's here. You're going to make $39, okay? But to move up to this step, which Madeline, Lorna said it makes sense for you because you're pretty much going to already be here. So to move up to that first step, it's in any 30-day period, we're going to help you get 500 PVC points worth of product, and those 500 points come from 2 households outside of your own. So you would have your own order, and then you have 2 friends who ordered a Trio, and that puts you there. Obviously, complete bars, everything is going to count, but we're just, for the sake of simplicity, we're just saying Trio orders for right now. So when that happens, so basically this right here, your own order, then Madeline, your mom orders, and your friend orders, right? That's going to give you over 500 points. That is going to move you up to the next step, which is your first promotion. So you're going to get a $100 bonus, and you're going to move up to 6% commission. So now you're making an extra $10 for, you know, those orders that you're putting in. So that's the first easy step. And Madeline, that's really all that's all the homework you need to know. Okay? Find 2 people. 2 people outside your own, and then you tell us when that happens, or you let us help you with, and Mandy and Madeline, you both need to know this. We love 3-way phone calls or 3-way Facebook messages. So if you start a message with somebody on Facebook, or they have a question and you don't know, you just say, hey, I'm going to add my friend. She's been doing this for a really long time, and she can help answer your questions. So either setting up 3-way phone calls, or 3-way, sometimes just it's easier for people's time to just start 3-way Facebook messages and let us help you learn. So that is a great tool that we like to use. But once you get there, then we're going to put through your bonus. And then the next step, which I'm going to show you both because I think you both are probably going to be well on your way to this, is getting here to the VF position. And that is in a 60-day period. It is 2,000 total PVC points. And we have a tracker. I'll show you where that is to track everything. But so I want to show you this. So this is you. Okay, you just did your Healthy Living Plan bonus, which is what HLP stands for. So you got the 500 points. You got the $100 bonus. Now you're going to turn around and you're going to get 2,000 points. So, but here's the deal. What they're showing here is you building a team. So if you sign up 3 friends as reps, all of their points count towards yours. Maybe you don't, though. Maybe you just have one friend who wants to be a rep. That's perfectly fine. All of their points are going to count towards yours, which is what's awesome. So this is just showing you, like, if you did 500, this friend, this friend, and this friend all did their HLP, that's a total of 2,000. So they're showing you don't have to get all 2,000 points of your own customers. Now, it's going to build your paycheck a lot faster if you do build customers. But in that first 60 days, or in any 60-day period, it doesn't have to be your first 60 days, 2,000 points in 7 households. Okay, seven households outside your own. When that happens, you're going to get, right now, if you do it before the end of the year, they have extra bonus money. So it's actually $300 bonus, and that's on top of the 100 that you just got. Move up to 14% commission. You get a free conference ticket. And so you'd be here then, rather than making $39 off that trio, you'd be making $63 off that trio, which is a big difference. And so that, you know, and I can tell you moving forward is just helping 2 people do this and 1 person do this. So to get to sales coordinator, you would then be building a team underneath you. And here's what's really cool about it. Everything you help them do, so we don't make any money signing people up as reps. So, you know, Madeline, you sign up as a rep under Lorna. She doesn't make any money for that. But she will make money when we help you be successful. So, you know, we want to help you be successful because you're Lorna's friend and we love you. But we also, you know, Lorna's going to benefit financially from it as well, and everybody up the line. So after you hit your 2,000 plus, you're going to get the $300 bonus, as well as your sponsor is going to get the $300 bonus. So when you're trying to get to sales coordinator, you help 2 people do this, then you're going to get $300 for helping each person do that. And then you would, right now, and I don't know what they're going to do in January. Right now, the bonus money is $750 for getting the sales coordinator. And you get that, and your sponsor gets that. So there's a lot of, I'm just talking bonus money, okay? There's obviously a lot of bonus money tied to going fast. And I'm saying all that, but I also want you to know that it's your business. You do as much or as little as you want with it, which is the beauty of this. So, you know, as leaders, we really want to communicate with you a lot, and you tell us kind of what your goal is, whether you think you can do it or not. You tell us what your goal is, what you would like to do, and, you know, let us help you. Let us teach you. Let us help you get there. I would say, Mandy, are you on Voxer probably?
Yes.
So Madeline, do you know what Voxer is? Okay. What's your phone number? Can you tell me your phone number?
Sorry, I muted myself. 361 675 0006.
Okay. I'm gonna text you the an app. If you download Voxer, it's just like walkie-talkie voice messaging, and it is like, you'll see why. It's how we build our businesses. It's how we communicate. It's hard to talk to people. It's hard to get people on the phone. Texting takes way too long. So it's just, I mean, I don't know. I have 18 now since this call started. And it's so easy. It's so fast to get through them. So why are these people boxing me? They should be on the call, right? Anyway, so I'm going to text you that so that you can download that, and I'll start a 3-way conversation with you and Lorna and myself. And so any question you have, you say, hey, I'm ready to put in my mom's order. How the heck do I do this? And we can just Vox you through it.
Okay, thank you.
So it makes it pretty easy. What else? I mean, I know that was like the very basics. Madeline needs to set up her website, but I don't know if you guys need to see that or want to see that. Does anybody else have other questions? I'm going to show Madeline this real quickly. I know I don't want to keep everybody on here all night. But, okay, so Madeline, you got an email. Did you accept the email?
Yeah, it gave me the username. It gave me a password, and I just need to change all that. I just have
Great. So once you get in, this is what it's going to look like in your virtual office.
Okay.
Once you're in, you're going to go to My Personal File.
Okay.
And see the top thing. The very first thing it says is My Websites.
Okay.
And so you can go in there, and right here it'll say My Personal Website Address. See, mine is already set as allieschneider.juiceplus.com, so I don't want to change it. But yours will not be. Yours will be like your initials and some numbers or something. So you want to go here, click here for a different iteration of your name, and choose whatever you want. It'll pull up something. I don't want to change mine, so I'm not clicking anything. But yeah, so you'll choose something easy, and I mean it'll be immediately active. Once you make that change, and then so you can go back in here and put in your name, phone number, email address. I do like to have a picture in there. If you want a headshot, it just shows up, when you send somebody to your page.
Okay.
So doing that, and then as far as like placing orders, if you go, you're back on the main page, so just click that right there. You can see order, Juice Plus Children's Health Study, or Tower Garden. So you're going to just submit a Juice Plus order. The first thing you're going to choose is it installments or pay in full. Most things are going to be on installments. Some people getting started want to do capsules or complete or something like that, pay in full. That's their choice. If they know they're going to do like 1 shake a day, then we like to order them 2 orders of complete and just let them put it on installments, so that, because everything ships in a 4-month supply. That way their shakes are on the same 4-month supply as their capsules and chewables are. But we can Vox through more of that. But so just, it's very simple. So say they're going to order a trio, and they're going to do the variety shake mix. So you're just going add to cart. You're going to scroll up, then back up to the top left. There's your cart there, and you're going to hit checkout and just put in their information.
That'll allow them to pay in installments, correct?
Yes, unless you selected.
That was a supply that they'd be paying installments of 71 or whatever the installment.
71.25. Yeah.
Plus the complete price, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so here, so if you have somebody, maybe you're not at your computer or whatever, and somebody's like, yeah, I want to order. So basically you need their name, address, email address, phone number, and credit card. So you don't, we like to make it as simple as possible for people. Don't feel like you can't put in an order or can't take their order until have your desk all clean and you're, ready to go, because it's pretty simple, as far as that goes. And then if it's a children's health study order, you just have to make sure you click there on Juice Plus Children's Health Study Order. And this is what I was talking about earlier. This first thing, you're always it asks you that every time you put in a CHS order. Yes, I agree. So we as a team are contributing $35 a year to that person so that their child could take Juice Plus for free for 4 years. But you as a new rep, the most you would contribute would be $10 a year. So then you would just need the child's name, birth date, and hit next. And then here you'll select what the adult wants first. And we like it. I don't know. It drives me crazy that we offer the two, because if you saw our last video, I believe so strongly in the trio. So you select first what the adult wants, and then the child is going to just get the two for free. But, we really encourage them. They're getting Garden and Orchard Blend for free to buy the Vineyard Blend for their child, if that's, if they want that. So then you click next. Now, if the child is older, they're going to have the option there of doing capsules or chewables. The child I put in was obviously probably young because it has just the chewable option. And then it's going to be the same thing here. It's going to look the same, address, phone number, all that stuff. Then credit card. And that's basically it as far as placing orders. Let me go to, are you on our distributor page, Madeline?
Yes, that's how I logged in. Lorna invited me and
Great.
added me to the group. Yeah.
So you can see that great big smiley face from Stephanie. She's excited about something. So if in our distributor page, if you go to the Files tab,
Okay.
you will see the updated 2000 plus tracker. That is where you're gonna, I was talking about the 500 points, the 2000 points. This tracker, where'd it go? Did it open? It's thinking. This tracker is going to have, really, man, it's thinking a long time. All the points. So here you can see all the points and what everything is worth. Oh my gosh.
3 times.
Yeah, I did. Okay, stop. Okay, so you can see promotional PVC. Those are the points, and that's what we're tracking. So if you Garden Orchard Vineyard, that's a trio capsules. So if you put in, that's 169.5 PVC points. Okay, so your own trio, your mom's trio, your friend's trio, you're adding all of those up. Okay, you can see here everything. Now, I would either save this to your computer or just print it out and write every time you place an order and you put in the promo PVC, and you keep track. And then whenever you're at 500, we're going to be talking a lot consistently, but you let us know whenever you're at 2,000, then we're going to promote you, because if you try to look at it in your virtual office, it's going to look off, because if they're paying on installments, for example, they're going to be paying for it for once a month over those 4 months. So their points are getting split up into 4 months. So that's what's going to show up in your virtual office is only what is processing that month and not the total points, which for the fast track promotions, they let you count all the points, whether they're paying in full or installments. So that's why for the first 60 days, or for, while you're trying to hit that promotion, we're going to track on our own.
So I guess it's confusing. Like I said, I haven't read it, so I hate to ask questions yet, but you're saying 60 days. So if they're paying installments over a 4-month period, how did you reach that goal in 60 days if they're only counting the points as your...
Yeah, that's okay. So they're counting, you get to count all the points towards your, so
but
that,
you're only getting them dispersed to you as they go.
right. But you're getting paid.
Okay.
You're getting paid, like, if it's on installments, so over 4 months.
Okay.
But you get to count all the points right when the order's placed. You get to count.
Okay. Thank you.
Is there anything, Mandy, do you have any questions?
Yeah, would you be able to go, what's the difference between the shake orders, the amounts? It lists several different ways you can order the shakes.
Let me close out all of my. Okay. So you just have to kind of read like carefully to, because there are a lot of options. So Juice Plus Complete Shake Variety. So the shakes either ship in 4 big bags or single serves. There's only 2 different packaging ways. So these are the big bags, and you're gonna get, if this is variety, you're getting 2 chocolate, 2 vanilla. This is the exact same thing, but it's only gonna ship 1 time. I don't like to use that ever, because if you put that in and they're always gonna want more and they're ready for more, then you actually have to call the company to say, hey, could you please reinstate that order? Or you have to get their credit card information again and put it in. If you put it in as just a Juice Plus Complete Shake Variety, you can always change the shipment date. If have it set at 4 months, and if they want it in 2 months, then have it expedited. And you can do that all online, and we can teach you that. If 4 months comes and their next shipment's getting ready to go out and they really don't want it, then you can cancel it then. But I would really encourage you to do them like that, because it saves a lot of time later, not having to call if you put it in as a one-time shipment.
So the first shake option, 4 bags, 2 of each, and you can every month?
It's going to be set automatically at every 4 months, but you can change it you can change that at any time. And with the shakes, so that's why I said, if somebody knows they're going to be using 2 shakes every day or 1 shake every day, maybe they've got with their family, maybe they're going to do 2 scoops a day. We would order actually 4 orders of Complete and put it on installments. They're not going to pay any more than if they had paid in full for 1 order, if that makes sense. So, for example, let's just use the first one here, okay? This family I'm signing up, they know they're going to do 2 shakes a day between the family, or maybe even just, 2 people or 1 person every day for 4 months. So if I put in, and I wouldn't do it all of the same, I might do like 1 chocolate, 1 vanilla, some single serves, but if we put in 4 orders of Complete, put it on installments, and have it shipped, so it's automatically going to ship along with their capsules just once every 4 months. Now that's going to last them 4 months. So if they had just ordered 1 at a time, you're having to reship it like every 2.5 or 3 weeks. Sometimes they might accidentally run out, then they're going to be annoyed. Or, and when they're doing that, if they're using it that fast, then they're probably paying in full for it. So if you're doing 4 orders, put it on installments of every 4 months, it's basically the exact same thing. You're just not having to ship it as often. Or if they're just going to do 1 shake a day, then, do 2 orders. But yes, so this is chocolate and vanilla, 2 of each. This is all chocolate big bags. This is all vanilla big bags. So 4 bags of chocolate or 4 bags of vanilla. And then you come down to the single serves. So single serve variety. So you're going to get, 30 vanilla and 30 chocolate, because the shake mix is always, each shipment has 60 servings, whether it's big bags or single serves. So Juice Plus Complete single serve chocolate is obviously all chocolate or all vanilla. And then they have the one-time single shipment option for all of them. It's the exact same thing, they just would only ship it once. So I know it does look like a lot, but it can really be kind of broken down into big bags or single serves, and then do you want variety or all chocolate or all vanilla? And that's how it can be broken down. Make sense?
I think so.
Just Vox AJ.
Always.
Will do.
Any other questions?
And just, I think you said this, but for the Children's Health Study, it just comes with the orchard and garden. You don't get they have to buy the vineyard separate.
Correct. For the child for free. Yeah. The child gets the orchard and garden for free.
Okay.
Hey, Mandy,
Yes.
what we found out was a lot of people, we put a regular order in, and it's only 60 servings, the 15 servings a bag. So they were paying it over installments. So they were out in 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
So then they would reorder, but they still had to pay on the first installment. So they're paying on the first installment $30, and then now starting the second one for 30. So it was coming out to 60 anyways. So we always just recommend that they order at least 2 right away. If they knew they were doing 1 shake, it's going to come out still $2 a shake, and it's still ultimately going to come out of your bank account the same, because because of that overlap. And I always kind of tell them, like, I don't want to pay for something I don't have it, so that kind of thing. So that's why when we talk about it, now I have a friend that wants to try it. So then I said, okay, let's do a one-time shipment for the 2 months, because, he'll get it right away, and then we can kind of get him on the track for that.
So that first option, if they order the first option, they get 1 chocolate, 1 vanilla each month.
Nope, it all comes right away.
Oh,
They'll
all
get
comes right
2 of
away.
the chocolate, 2 of the month, but each bag is only, we'll get them through a half a month if they do 1 every day. So it is a little bit different than the capsules. Capsules, you get everything right away, but that does last you the whole 4 months.
Okay.
Now, Allie or AJ, they had talked about possibly changing that.
They still are talking about it, and we had an NMD. We have actually another NMD call on Tuesday. They're trying to, once the, with the Healthy Living Revolution, and they're trying to get all that launched. And once it's really going, they are going to have different bundle options for the complete. They're still working on it, but yeah, they're trying to figure out to where, so it's easier and it's not confusing. It just makes more sense and all that. But right now, this is how it is. You're getting in at a time that we're in the middle of making some really awesome, exciting changes. So just bear with us through those changes, because it's perfect time to be joining the company. So, any other questions? I know that was like the absolute most very basics, and Madeline, I know Mandy is well taken care of, and I'm gonna make sure, Madeline, you and Lorna and I connect on Voxer, and we can really, start the communication and get you going that way.
Great, thank you.
AJ, you got anything else?
No, I think we're good.
All right.
I will get this on our page as soon as it uploads to YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds great.